everybody, welcome back to Crafts by KMW. Thank you so much for clicking on this video to watch it. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you will enjoy it. If you do, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and helps it grow, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you, whether you are a watcher or a subscriber. Thank you so much, and I hope you are enjoying the channel and the videos. So today is another haul video for Halloween. So I have a few items from TJMaxx, Target, HomeGoods, and Dollar Tree. If you've been watching my other haul videos, you know that I've been stalking Dollar Tree to find the vintage items. I really hope they're going to be in the stores this week. And I've been stalking HomeGoods for mostly Joanna Parker pieces. And then there are other few things I'm kind of keeping my eye on. There's this Annalise cat that is really cute that I might break down and buy. I don't know. So anyway, on some of the times when I go to these stores, I do pick up a couple of things. So I wanted to show you in case you see anything that you would like to buy. So I'm going to start with Target. So I bought a couple clothing pieces from Target. So the first one is the shirt that I'm wearing now. So this says Queen of Halloween. So this is the Queen from Snow White. And then you have the poison apple here, and she's also showing one. And I just fell in love with this t-shirt when I saw it. This is a Crazy Dog t-shirt, I'm pretty sure. This was $22.99, and I think it was on sale. It might be $29.99 regular price. It's 100% cotton. I believe they have sizes either extra small or extra small to 4X. I got the 4X. I am not a small, tiny person, but that's not my size. I went up a couple of sizes because I wanted it to be nice and loose. I like my t-shirts to be loose. I really don't like them tight and fitted. So I just want to be comfortable when I wear a t-shirt. So I got this several sizes up, and I'm really glad I did. It's not super oversized, to be honest. There's another t-shirt that I bought from Target, also from a different company, and I also bought a 4X in that one, and that one is really, really big. So this one, I would say, if you like it really big, you would want to go up like 2 or 3 sizes. If maybe you just want a little bit loose, you could go up 1 size. So I just love this. And if you watch some of my haul videos, you know that I have some of the poison apple pieces. I have the cookie jar, I have the mug, and I have the measuring cup. So this just fits in so well. And I love the colors of this. It's just so cool and fun and Halloween-y. And again, this is just the softest, most comfortable t-shirt. I have not washed it yet, so I don't know how it washes, but I'm hoping that it will wash well. This is just, it's sort of an applique, although it looks like it is a part of the fabric. It's not just where they took something and just put it on top. This actually looks like it's been melded into the fabric. You can actually see the grain of the fabric, the design or the texture of the fabric in the design. So I'm really hopeful that this is going to hold up in the wash. So the next piece of clothing I got is another t-shirt. So I have this folded up, so I'm just going to show you the design. So this one says, the horrors persist, but so do I. And this is from a different company. Oh, this is Crazy Dog as well. So maybe this one isn't the Crazy Dog t-shirt. I know I only bought one Crazy Dog t-shirt, so I guess this one's not the Crazy Dog t-shirt. I'm not sure what company made this one. So this is Crazy Dog. And I do have a couple of Crazy Dogs t-shirts already, and they're really nice quality. So this just really spoke to me. I as I've mentioned in some other videos of mine, I've had kind of a crappy summer. A lot of things haven't gone the way that I wanted them to. There's been a lot of downs. So when I saw this, it just spoke to me, because this is what I'm doing. I kind of got that persistence and resilience from my mom. My mom was a fighter, and my mom went through a lot of crap in her life as well. And she always made it through and always came out a little bit better on the other side. So it really helped affirm like what I'm doing and how I'm handling things. And it also gave me motivation to keep going. I feel like, especially this summer, I've been like one of those Bobo dolls. If you're old enough, you probably remember what the Bobo dolls are, but they're these big inflatable dolls, usually shaped kind of like a bowling pin, and then they were printed usually with clown prints on them, and you could punch them and hit them and make them fall over, and they would just bounce back up because they had a rounded, weighted bottom. And that's kind of how I feel. Like I'm a Bobo doll. Like all these things are coming and punching me and knocking me down and trying to keep me down, and I just keep bouncing back up. And one thing I will say is that crafting and decorating for Halloween and purchasing things, those two things have really helped keep me afloat. I have really reached out more to the crafting, because I'm trying not to spend too much money, but I have really been reaching out to those two things and keeping myself busy with those two things, and they have really helped. So if that's any comfort to you, if that's any help to you, do things that you love. Find something that you can get engaged in and engrossed in and keep busy with, and it really, really helps. So the next item, oh, actually, wait a minute. I really didn't talk too much about the t-shirt. So, see, I got in a tangent and then I kind of forgot what I was doing. So this t-shirt is a women's cut. So this one is not, this is like a unisex cut. So it's straighter and the arms are a little bit longer. This one is a women's cut, and I believe the sizes were extra small to 3X. I got the 3X because I needed the biggest one. The women's cut is slim, so it does say slim fit. The 3X on me, again, and that is not my size, but it fits okay. It's not like super tight or anything, but it's not as loose as this one at all. You can definitely tell the difference in the cut. I really don't buy women's cut t-shirts too much because I like them to be looser, but again, this saying, I just had to have it. This is 100% cotton. It's super soft. It's a heather gray, I think you can tell, and it is the fabric is a little bit thinner than this fabric, but it's still really nice, super soft, feels wonderful on, and I really, really like this. I believe it was on sale. I don't know, the regular price might be $19.99 or $22.99, something like that. Target has their t-shirts on sale a lot. So most times when you look at their t-shirts, you can find them on sale, or they will be on sale pretty soon. They do a really good job of having good sales with their t-shirts, and they have a lot of different vendors as well online. So, and that's where I bought both of these. I don't think either one of these are available in the store. I should have said that. And so there's a lot to choose from. So the next item, and again, I don't know if this is available on in the store or not. I got this on Target online, but I got these pajama pants. So again, I have these folded up because it's kind of hard to show a full pajama pant, but these are so cute. I just love all the little kittens, and then they have the little orange stars. So adorable, adorable. These were $20, and to be honest, these were not worth the price. They are very thin. They are super thin. So like, you'll probably be able to see my hand through it. You can probably see, yep. So they're very, very light. I would say more summery fall pajama bottoms, but I'll probably wear them all year long. They're elasticized, but they are really wide legged. Like, these are the widest leg pajamas pants I have ever seen in my life. They are just super wide legged. They're so wide legged that when you walk, they flap. And when I first wore them, the first night I wore them, Finn kept attacking me because they were flapping, and every time I walked by, he was, pawing for the fabric because there's so much of it on the bottom. So that's kind of a negative for me. I don't really like that. These also are way, way, way too big. I went down 2 sizes, and they're still absolutely huge on me. Huge, huge, huge. They do kind of fit, but they're very, very loose, like overly loose. I could not go outside with these on unless I had a really long t-shirt covering them, because they look absolutely ridiculous around the middle. They're just way too big. So I would say if you're gonna buy these, you need to go down like 3 sizes. Like that's how big these are. They do have a top that goes with it, but it's in a set with shorts. So they have the pajama top and the shorts that are this pattern. Those are also $20. I was gonna buy them, but I don't really like pajama shorts. They tend to ride up on me when I sleep because I move around a lot. So I didn't get them, but they do have those available. I did try to shrink these babies. I washed them in hot water, and I put them in the dryer on high, and left them in the dryer for like 2 hours, and it didn't change a thing. These are cotton. I think it's a blend, but they're mostly cotton. And I was kind of bummed. Like, this is the one time when I really did want something to shrink, and they didn't shrink. So I like the pattern. They're very comfortable, but I don't know if I can recommend these because the legs are so wide. I think they're a little overpriced for the quality. I think $20 is way too much. And they just run so incredibly big. And then the last item of clothing I bought, and I don't know, I may open this up for you, was this sweater. So they have 2 Halloween cardigans. They have a jack-o'-lantern one, and then they have this one, the ghosty. So let me open it up. So this is mostly acrylic. I think it's acrylic. It's acrylic, a polyester blend. I think it has a little bit of spandex in it too for stretch. The fabric is not super soft. I'm just gonna say it right out. It is not. You will definitely want to wear a shirt underneath it, at least to cover the body part. I don't know if you're gonna wanna, if it's absolutely necessary to cover the arms, but you'll definitely want something to cover your chest area and back, because it's itchy. It is itchy. It's almost as itchy as wool. Like, it's not a soft fabric. This sweater was $30, so you can kind of see why it's maybe not the best fabric, but it was just so stinking cute. I could not help myself. It's not printed on the back at all, but it's just printed on the front. The ghosts have like some little glittery fibers in there. I don't know if you can tell, but they have little sparkly, glittery fibers in there. And when you look at it, like you can see the little fibers, it almost looks like they're on the garland, the glittery garland, the tinsel garland. I couldn't think of the name tinsel. So the ghosts are super cute. And then what really got me was the buttons. Look at the buttons. And you do get an extra one, which is nice. So if you lose one, the pumpkin one has, the jack-o'-lantern one has jack-o'-lantern buttons. The buttons are plastic and they seem to be anchored on there pretty well. Sometimes if I have specialty buttons on something, I will go in and just reinforce them a little bit to make sure they don't fall off. This is made by 33 Degrees. That's not a vendor that I recognize. And it's pretty true to size. I tried it on, I would say it's true to size. If you wanted it to be a little bit bigger, you need to go up a size if you want it to be loose. And it is a cropped fit. So this one, I'm like 5'8.5", and it came to like the top of my waist. So if you are a little taller, it might be a little shorter. If you're short, it might be longer. The jack-o'-lantern one is a longer size. For some reason, they made that one a regular length and this one cropped. I'm not sure why or how that decision was made. I typically don't like to wear cropped things, but with sweaters, I don't mind as much because I can wear a longer top and then have the sweater over it. And it does make kind of a cute look, I think. So it's got a pretty deep V. So you'll have a lot of room to show like a really cool, cute shirt underneath. So this I thought was a really good buy for 30 bucks. The only real problem I see with it is that it is not very soft. So you just need to wear something underneath it. So those are the clothes I got from Target. So I'm gonna flip the orientation. Well, I don't know, maybe I should. Maybe I'll just leave it like this. I thought maybe flipping the orientation would be better, but I can show everything else in this slim format. So the next thing I got was kind of a craft item. So I bought these little 3/4 of an inch square wooden blocks. These are really nice for crafting. They're nice to use if you make something that has like feet on it, you want to add some feet, or if you want to display something that's like flat, you can stick it to the little block and have it, and then it will stand up without having to make a little stand for it or gluing it in place. So these I'm going to mostly use for my curiosity cabinet, but I will use these for other things, I'm sure. So this is a pack of 60 and it was on sale for $12.99. To be honest, I don't know what the regular price was. My guess is maybe $14.99. It wasn't like that much of a discount. So they do sell these at Dollar Tree. I just couldn't find them, so I had to get them elsewhere. And then the last item I got right now, I actually have some other things coming in from Target, so I'll do another haul video probably in a week or so. So this last thing is this little cauldron plant. So this was $5. This is part of their hide and eek collection. And I must say that Target has done an excellent job with their hide and eek stuff this year. They have so many great items for $5, $10, and $15. They also have hide and eek items that are more expensive, $20 and more. Like a lot of their hide and eek blow molds are $20, but even at $20, the blow molds are an excellent price and they're pretty big. I'm not really into blow molds too much, but if you are, Target is a great place to get them. So this This I just thought would be just a cute little addition. I have no idea where I'm gonna put it, but it's about 9 inches tall, and it's plastic, so it's not heavy at all. So you have the little cauldron, it's just plain. It has like little molded handles on the side, but that's it. If you wanted to, you could add something on the front. I might add something, I don't know. I think maybe I have a sticker or something that I could add to it to jazz it up a little bit. And then inside it has little berries, it has eucalyptus, and the eucalyptus is glittery. It has these little feathers like the little willows. These are white, and then like some of these little feathery leaves, and here's another one, and then it has the little skull in it. The skull is also plastic, and you could see he's a little bit vintageized. He has some black and scuffing around. This is not there. The inside is, I'm not sure what it is. It might be like a cardboard. If you wanted to add things inside this, you would have to poke a hole first and then add it in. I don't believe you could just stick things in this. It's not like a foam or anything. I think it's pretty full. And it does look good both from the front and the back. I don't know if I'm going to add anything to this, but if you wanted to, you would need to take like a paper piercer or a hole piercer or an awl and just stick it in there, make a hole in the cardboard here, and then stick it in. And I think it would go all the way in. It's definitely hollow. So this is just a cute little piece. And then I have another one coming that's sort of similar to that, that I'll show you once it arrives. So let me show you what I got from Michaels next. And these were things that I want to use in my curiosity cabinet. And I do have a video that will be coming out probably, I would say, at least a month from now. I want to finish the curiosity cabinet and get it all filled. So it's going to take a little while, but these things I bought to possibly use in there. So the first thing I got was this little Ashland flower pot. They actually have a bunch of these and they're really cute. They had black ones, they had orange ones, purple ones, with these really pretty flowers. I think these are dahlias. These were $1.99 each, and they were on sale 30% off. It seems that now Michaels has marked down most of their Halloween things, their miniatures, their florals, their Halloween and fall florals. So it's a really good time to purchase. So then I bought these little bottles from Recollections. These are perfect for display in my curiosity cabinet. And I love that some of them are different colors. And then that was Recollections. And then this one is an Ashland piece. So this one was $6.99. And this is a little white snowy owl. I love snowy owls. They're my favorite owls besides barn owls. And this just reminds me so much of Harry Potter's Hedwig. And I just love Hedwig. I love Harry Potter. So I just had to get this guy. And then I bought, this is also a Recollections, this set of 6 little books. They are kind of spooky books, like they say spells and potions, and there's a little moon on one and a little eyeball on the other. So, and these were regular price $4.99, and I did get a discount on them, I think 30% off. Same with the other items as well. I think one of them was not on sale, and I had a coupon for 30% off, so I did get it on sale. I try not to shop at Michaels unless I get their things on sale. And one trick that you might not know is that almost all the time, Michaels online, Michaels.com has a sale going. So even if the stores do not, .com does. Last year, I got so many things from Michaels for Halloween, that I would see in the stores and they weren't on sale. I went online and they were like 30% off or 25% off with free shipping or whatever. So always check online before you buy things at Michael's, because you may be able to get it at a discount when it's not in the store. So just a little public service announcement. All right, so that's it for Michael's. So now let me show you the new things that I got from Dollar Tree. So some of these things are things I hadn't seen before. So this is just one of their little wood cutouts that you can paint and finish. I love roses, so I went ahead and grabbed this. This is not Halloween, but this is just so cute. And it's layered, so it has 2 layers of like MDF or just wood board. And this was $1.25. So I just thought this was really cute. And then I got 2 of these berry picks. So I have some little potted things that I might want to add these to. And then I thought maybe I would add a few to my curiosity cabinet as well. I can't remember if they had white as well. They might have. And I believe these were $1.50. So they were probably $1.25 originally, and now they're $1.50. If you don't know, Dollar Tree is hiking up their prices once again. So everything's going up. So, and then I got this cute little, excuse me, garland of skeletons. So this was $1.25, which I was kind of surprised at. And this has 4 little skellies. I want to put these on the tree. I just don't know if I'm going to keep them roped together or if I'm going to separate them and use them as ornaments. They do have little tops where you could attach a like a hanger for an ornament. So I just don't know what I'm going to do with these. These seem fully posable. You can move their heads and their, and I'm not sure about the arms. So the heads move, the legs move. The arm should move, but it doesn't seem, no, I don't think the arm moves at all. So the arm doesn't move at all, which is kind of weird. The legs move though, not hinged. And then the feet, nope, the feet don't move. So the head moves and the legs move. Whatever. But for $1.25, what else would you want? And then I got, I broke down and got a set of these floating taper candles. So these were $5, which I thought is a decent price. They take it, let's see. It says, oh, and these are remote control. Ooh, that makes it even better. So these are remote control and they do take AA batteries. So each one uses 2 AA batteries and they are remote control. How awesome is that? And then they have the string where you can hang them up. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do with these, where I'm gonna hang them, but I'll figure it out. I might hang them. I have like a hutch that has 4 spindles to hold mugs, like as mug holders, and I might hang these from there, and I could do them different widths and they would kind of float in front of the rest of the shelf. I think that would look kind of cool. And they do have white ones with black bats, and then I believe they had white ones that look like they have blood dripping down. So they had 3 different kinds. But now that I know these are remote, wow, what a good deal for $5. Maybe when I go back, if I see more of these, I might get another set. That I didn't realize they were remote controlled. And then the last thing I bought was, I bought 3 of these 8x10 frames. Really, I think that Dollar Tree frames are pretty junky overall. Like, they really are. They are not made very well. They fall apart. They're not put together well. But they are decent. And you can tape them and make them a little stronger if you need to. And they're actually, for $1.25, they're a great price if you just need a frame and you don't want to spend a lot of money, because let's face it, frames can be really expensive. Even at like Goodwill or other thrift stores, they can be kind of expensive. So I want these to put in the back of my hutch. So it has like kind of a wide open shelf area. And I want to have 3 of these side by side to take up that space, because I really can't hang anything, because the back of the shelf is like particle board, and I've had it for a really long time, so it's kind of warping and not very strong. So and I wouldn't want to use tape or anything for fear that that it would fall down. So I'm just gonna prop these up like on boxes to fill that back wall space. I printed out some Halloween pictures already, and all I have to do is paint these. So I'm gonna paint the frame black, and then I'm gonna gild it or just rub on some other colors. I don't know, like maybe silver, orange, purple. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to do all 3 frames the same way or if I'm going to do each different. The pictures are all kind of similar, and they have similar colors. Obviously, orange, black, purple, green, you know, all the Halloween colors, because they're Halloween scenes. So I don't know. I have to think through how I want to do that. But these are a pretty good deal. Again, if you just want a frame and you don't want to spend a lot of money for it. These are just going to be used for Halloween, probably. Maybe Christmas, I might switch it out. I'd have to repaint them though, so I don't know. So I didn't want to spend a lot of money. And then the last thing I got from Dollar Tree was this little set of tea lights. They have black and they have orange. These just work with the little watch batteries. So just got those as well. And then I got a little set of bottles. I was thinking about using these possibly for my curiosity cabinet. And I think these were $1.50. I think they used to be $1.25, but now they're $1.50. Oh, and the tea lights were $1.25. And they seem to have a lot of these right now. So if you are looking for them, you should be able to find them. All right, so the last store I have for you in this haul is HomeGoods. And these are my favorite items. So the first item I got was this set of taper candles. So they had these last year. These are made by Bougie Parfums. Maybe Modern Alchemy. I don't know if the company is Modern Alchemy or Bougie Parfums. I'm not sure which. Maybe it's both. They have these in black and orange and this very light, odd colored green. It's, I can't even, it's sort of like a light spring green. It's just an odd color for Halloween and fall. It feels more springy to me. I don't know. I don't have those. I bought the black and the orange. I have several pairs. I bought another pair of black because a couple of mine broke last year and I tried to repair them and it really didn't work too well. I used hot glue and it just doesn't work. I don't really want to warm up the wax and that. I'm a little squirmish about ruining the design because this spindle design is really, really cool and I don't want to do anything to damage it. And these are $7.99. In my HomeGoods, they had a ton of these. So I think these are really great candles for like a candelabra. These are really, really nice. So the next thing I found was this really cute little set of salt and pepper shakers. I've never bought so many salt and pepper shakers in my life before this year. So these are made by, I don't know if the company is called Trick or Treat or Trick and Treat. I'm not really sure. These were $4.99, which I think is a great price. So obviously we have salt and pepper. They both have basically the same face. And I love the vintagey look to the face. They are so cute. And these are pretty sizable. Let me see if I can take one out pretty quick for you. These are a really nice size. They're pretty big. So here is salt. I just love, or excuse me, pepper. I just love the face. The holes are on the top. I'm not going to use them as salt and pepper shakers, so I'm just going to use some stickers to cover up the top, and then I will just use these as decor. I'm not sure if I will put them out together or separate them. I don't know. I'll have to see what happens when I start decorating. All right, so the next item is this set of 2 hand towels. So not kitchen towels, these are for the bathroom. And these are by Well Dressed Home. I've seen this brand a lot in the Target store or the TJMaxx stores. I don't know if I have anything from them yet, but they seem like really nice quality. So these were $14.99. I thought that was a little expensive, but when I looked at the other sets of hand towels that they had, they're all pretty much the same. So I decided to just go ahead and get these. And these are super soft. They're nice and soft. And then although they're not as soft on the inside, so the one side is definitely softer than the other. And as you can see, they have the black cats all over. And then I loved the bottom trim with the little eyes. Like, how cute is that? I don't know the size of these. It does not say how big they are. I imagine they're just regular hand towel length, but I bought some hand towels last year for Halloween. They're black and they have a cat face on them that's green and it glows in the dark. And so I really didn't need any more, but I don't know, you could almost always use hand towels. So I thought that these would be great. And also I like that these are black, they're a dark color. So I don't feel bad about putting them out and letting people, including myself, use them, because I think they will wash well and wear well. So really like these. And then the last item, sorry, I have to reach across, is this canister. So these were brand spanking new in my store. I'm sure that many of you have been seeing these for a long time, but in New York, we're behind the times. So it's like New York City is really forward thinking and, you know, up with everything and good with trends, and everywhere else in New York State is like, we're all behind. So this is a really nice size canister. Like, it is a really nice size canister. I think, so yeah, it's almost as tall as this frame. So I would say it's like maybe 8 inches high. And it's a pretty good diameter. I don't know, maybe 5-6 inches in diameter. So this is a really nice size canister. It is ceramic and it has a wood lid. There is the plastic bumper around it. So it does help keep it on, though I would not grab it from here because the top does come off kind of easily. It's not, it doesn't stay on, it doesn't have a strong grip. I'm not sure if this would keep things really super fresh, like cookies or other things that were open that can get hard or spoil, but I think you could certainly use this for candy, pasta, things that won't you know, get yucky or go bad or hard or stale after a while. I would not say that this would be really good to keep cookies in long term. But if you have a family that gobbles up cookies really fast, you probably would be okay to put cookies in here. And then the inside is just plain orange. So if you watched some of my other videos, you saw me talk about Alex and Ani and how they are kind of copying Joanna Parker designs. This is almost exactly Joanna Parker's Jack the Cat. And I talked about how I really felt not so great about buying that because I feel like they're kind of stealing. They definitely have not licensed her designs. So these are their designs, and this is an Alex and Ani. And I just felt kind of sheepish about it. I left some pieces there because of that. And I am a true Joanna Parker fan. But this is just so stinking cute. It's usable. I will definitely be able to use this. I can keep it out all year long. I could use it for craft supplies. I can use it for food. Even if I keep it in my cupboard, if I don't want to have it on my counter all year long, I can still use it all the time. It was a really great price at $9.99, and I just decided to go ahead and get this. I do realize that I am furthering or enriching people who are using the ideas and designs of someone else to profit. And that really, it doesn't make me happy. I don't like doing that. I really don't. But on the flip side, I feel like I am buying enough Joanna Parker stuff to offset that. I can't even tell you how much money I've spent on Joanna Parker stuff already. This year, I bought 3 sets of salt and pepper shakers, 1 teapot, and 8 mugs. So I feel like I am doing my fair share to support Joanna Parker as an artist. So I did go ahead and get this. But to be honest, I still feel a little not so great about it. And I don't know if I'm going to buy any more Alex and Ani pieces. This is the first Alex and Ani piece I've bought. And I've been sort of boycotting them for that reason, because they are really just using Joanna Parker's style to get sales, and I think it's pretty junky. But I do really like this canister, so it will be well loved and well used, and I will keep reminding myself that it is not Joanna Parker, and I'm going to continue to buy Joanna Parker stuff when I see it. All right, so that's the video for this time. I'm sure there will be more haul videos coming as I'm continuing to look for the vintage items at Dollar Tree and more Joanna Parker at HomeGoods. So stay tuned for a couple more. We are gearing up here in New York State. I think we're starting to get more of the Halloween in. Again, we start a little later because our summers are so short. Now that we are firmly in August and almost at the end, I think today's the 26th, we are starting to get really cold at night, like low 50s, and our days, we're not really getting in the 80s too much anymore. So fall is coming, and it's so funny. I mentioned in another video that I'm not sure if it's on the channel yet, but it will be, how we are actually starting to see some of our trees change colors already. So yeah, fall is going to be upon us very quickly. It's like something happens like mid-August, it's like a light switch happens and we just are automatically going to fall. It's really weird. And by September 1st, there's really nothing left of the summer here. So I'm going to still keep looking for Halloween stuff, and I should be finding more good stuff in the month of September, because that's really when our Halloween shopping season really gears up here. All right, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous day. Please like, comment, and subscribe to help out the channel. I truly appreciate it. And I hope you have a fantastic day, week, month, summer, rest of summer, whatever. And enjoy doing things that you want to do. And of course, getting crafty. See you soon.